don't get? Censorship on TV. Classic example, like earlier today on Thursday, April 25th, I was watching Independence Day on, I think I was on Spike TV, and what I really don't get, well, oh, okay, so like, as it was airing, of course, they swear in that movie from time to time throughout it, and everything, and that's fine, but what I don't get is, like, some swears are bleeped, and some aren't. Like, okay, so, like, they bleep asshole, okay, but then, like, okay, but then someone, Bill Pullman says, son of a bitch, and that doesn't get bleeped out. So, it's okay to bleep asshole, but it's not okay to bleep bitch. Like, I don't understand, like, the reasoning behind this. I mean, to me, they're just words, okay? They have no meaning. So, like, that's why if somebody, says, shit in front of me, or damn it, or anything like that, it doesn't mean anything to me, so I have no problem with it. But if somebody, but I don't understand. So, I mean, it just seems to me like asshole and bitch are kind of just like the same level of swearing. Like, oh, okay, so, maybe if, you do like mother, like, okay, that seems like a more extreme swear than calling somebody a bitch or, saying son of a bitch or something like that. Like, or saying damn it. They even allow damn it. But they don't allow asshole. So it just doesn't kind of fit to me. But I don't know. Maybe there is some reasoning. Maybe asshole is more extreme, kind of like mother, than just say damn it or son of a bitch kind of thing. I don't know. It's just kind of interesting. So anyway, enough wasting time. Hey guys, it's Zach, and welcome to episode 73 of Let's Play Chrono Cross. In the last episode, we've learned what Karsh may or may not have done in to Dario in another world, and then we got the Memento Pendant after defeating the Shaker Brothers, and we also got the Forget-Me-Not pot, which I haven't equipped yet, but yeah, I'm gonna equip later on. So yeah, so anyway, so now we're back here in the home world, and we're gonna talk to Dario about the about our pendant here. This pendant is a memento from your mother, and a gift you gave me when we got engaged. This is... Try to remember. Oh, hey, look, Raditz and Karsh show up. Awesome. Try to remember. Oh, yeah, speaking of which, I forgot to mention this in the last part. I really don't remember if Karsh actually killed Dario or not. So, the answer to that is going to be just as much of a surprise for me as it will be for you guys, because I don't remember. So, I remember everything else about this plot except for this one bit. It's kind of weird. We have been together since we were little, and we will continue to be. I will always be there for you, Dario. Riddle. Run! Whoa, what the heck? What's going on? Urgh! Riddle. Riddle, that's right, Riddle! This is bad. What's wrong? No, don't touch him! Oh, holy cow. Oh! The Masamune, what the? Look at that, he's freaking going Super Saiyan, there's dark energy coming off of him, and the Masamune just pops out of nowhere. What the? Oh yeah, I already read that. Holy cow. It's alive. The Masamune! Dario. No, Dario. Do not touch that sword. Oh shit. Things about to get real now. Riddle, mine sword thirsts for your blood. I knew it! The Masamune never actually disappeared from Death's Gate. It just returned to its rightful owner. You mean Dario? Oh, okay, so maybe the Masamune is a sword that just transcends both dimensions. Like, there's not two of it, but one of it. So such as the Masamune was originally in another world at the Isle of the Damned, and then somehow got moved to Death's Gate in the homeworld. Or, wait, or maybe not. Actually, you know what? I want to resend that. I want to take all that back. Sorry, I'm still thinking this is another world. This is not another world. This is the home world. In the home world, it was at Death's Gate, and then we used the Einlanzer, and it flew away, kind of, or it disappeared. But it never actually did. It I don't know, circled around the air or something like that, until eventually coming down here. sorry about that. My mistake. There, there are two Masamune swords in both dimensions. I just want to say that now. It is not transcending both dimensions. At least, I don't think so. There's nothing to ever indicate that it does. Now, it might, but I'm pretty sure that there's actually two versions of it. One in another world, one in the home world. And this is the home world, so where it was at Death's Gate. So that's what I'm saying, is that here in the home world, this Masamune was at Death's Gate. It disappeared when we used the Analyzer, and now it came here. As to what happened to the one in another world, I have no idea. So maybe it can transcend both dimensions, but I don't think so. So I'm retracting that statement that I made about it transcending the dimensions. I think there's two of them. What do you think in a comment? Let me know. Alright, so now on with this. Well, wait a minute. That means Dario's still... What really happened? I thought Dario died fighting demons on the Isle of the Damned. Actually... Ooh, okay, so we're about to find out. Okay. Ooh, can't wait to see. What is it? What happened? Ah, see, there was the Masamune. Is that the Masamune? Looks like it. Yeah, sure. Dario, what do you think you're doing? Uh-oh. Die! Oh, looks like Garai's ghost still, is still around. Even in another world, he's still there. Death to all living creatures. Maybe he also transcends both dimensions, who knows. Don't tell me it's that sword. Dario, let go! Oh, crap. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. So, like this, we have our answer as to what happened to Dario in another world. Stop, Dario. It's me, Karsh. Pretty damn. Pretty good battle, I gotta say. I like this animation. It's pretty cool. Kill me, Karsh. Hurry! No! Do it, Karsh, or else I'll... No, Dario, I can't. Please, snap out of it, Dario. And Garai's back. You idiot. I gave you a chance. You cannot beat me. Oh, now I see. I think I get it now. I think Garai is possessing the Masamune, quite possibly. You are but a mere mortal. Who the? First I will dispose of you, and then Riddle. I shall let the Masamune sate itself on Riddle's blood. Okay, yeah, I am 99% sure that Garai is controlling the Masamune, and that's why it's evil. Ha 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 ha. Damn you! Ugh! And so that's how Dario died in another world. Dario, what have I done? Hey, look, it's Lynx. The real Lynx, not Surge inside of Lynx's body. Pathetic fool. You are... Yep, told you it was Lynx. Dario was killed by demons. Understand, Karsh? But... Are you going to tell everyone about what you just did? Are you willing to tell Riddle that you murdered Dario because he was possessed by the evil sword? Yeah, it's a good point, Karsh. Do not worry. Do as I say, and everything will be just fine. Dario. Okay, so now we know what happened. Dario was possessed by the Masamune, which might be controlled by Garai, and then Karsh had to defend himself. Now I understand. Dario was possessed by the enmity of the Masamune too. Prepare yourselves! I guess there's no way out of this. I cannot face Dario in battle. To abolish the darkness, we must defeat the Masamune. It is the only way to save Dario. And there's Garai's ghost again. Yeah, okay, I'm more than confident now that he's controlling the Masamune. Face the enmity of my sword! Okay, so this battle is the toughest battle in the history of this game. It is... Yeah, I cannot stress that enough. This battle is ridiculously hard. Now, there is one way that I know of, and this is why I have a guide. In the guide, the writer of this guide has mentioned one way that it is possible. I mean, you can fight him normally, you know, doing level 3 and stuff attacks, but it will be very, very difficult. I have done it once. Okay, once doing the normal way, where, you know, I just attack with level 3 attacks and then using elements here and there. I have done that once, and that was on my very first playthrough of this game, you know, many years ago when I was in 7th grade. Okay, that was the only time I was able to do this. Now, this guide has another way, which makes it so that you will win against, you will win this fight every single time. The deal with this fight is that he will do an opposite element from what you do. So, okay, let's say you cast a black element. He will cast Recover All, which is a white element. Let's say you cast a white element. Okay, he will cast a black element called Kanak Rod, which I believe is, it's a tech attack, and it will nearly kill one of your party members. Okay, and then the others are just stat stuff. So, let's say you use a red element. He will use Numble, which lowers evade. Okay, on himself, I think. Or maybe on you. I don't remember. Anyway, so and if you use blue, he'll use a red element weaken. If you use yellow, he'll use the green element Banai, which lowers hit percentage. And if you use green, he'll use the low res, which is the yellow element, and it lowers resistance/defense. Okay, so he'll use the opposite element from what you use. Now, the way, a really good way that the writer of this guide has suggested to beat him is that you attack with 6 level 1 attacks and then use a red element. That is why my element grid is set up the way it is. I have healing elements and just in case I need to heal on the first 2 element slots, so that way it's not hard to get to the healing elements, right? Because I don't have to build up to level 4 using attacks and everything. And then fire elements for everything else, okay? Because then he will not attack. If you successfully get into a pattern of attacking 6 times with level 1 and then using an element from each of your characters, just in that order. So like Link's attacks 6 times with level 1, uses an element. Riddle's attacks 6 times with level 1, uses an element. And then, in my case, Tension attacks 6 times using with a level 1 and using an element. He will never attack. The most he will do, and it will probably happen very shortly here after I start attacking, is he will cast Numble, like, right away, or he might do 1 attack to one of your party members, but it won't be enough to kill them, okay? But that will be it. Aside from that one moment, if you keep to this pattern, he will never attack you. The only downside to this is that it takes a very, very long time to complete this battle. So I'm going to try and do this every time. 3, 4. I'm going to try to keep this in as much as I can. I might have to cut parts out. Who knows? Depends on how long the video is. But yes. So all right. So that's 1. So that's 4. So that's 5. And 6. And now I'm going to... Yeah, I'm just going to do Fireball right there. Okay? So that's what you do. If you somehow screw up the pattern, such as, like, you don't do level 6 attacks or anything, then he will, yeah, see, like that. He just, yeah, he lowered evade. He cast Numble right there, which he will do because I used a red element attack. Now, if you somehow screw up the attack pattern by not doing, like, let's say you did level 2 element, or you ran out of stamina, then, like, let's say you did all 7 attacks, then he will attack and everything will be screwed up, and one of your party members is sure to die. If that happens, make sure to run away and then come back. Well, run away, and then you'll go right back into battle, and you can start over again. Okay? That's what you need to do. So it's a 5, 6. Okay. Let's see if I can find, yeah, Fire Pillar. There we go. Let's do that. Anyway, so you set to this attack, like I said, he will, you know, pretty much never attack you. And that's why you should use red elements. Okay, so he just keeps lowering our evade, but as long as he doesn't do physical attacks, we won't get hurt. Okay, so you just keep doing this, and everything will be great. So yes. Anyway, okay. Sorry, I'm talking a bit softer now. I think my parents came home, obviously, but that's okay. I don't mind. I really probably should have put more fire pillars on, because they do more amount of damage. I didn't realize fireball would do 1 damage like I did with Lynx there. With Lynx, I probably should have done... Okay, well that's just interesting now. It just did 2. Maybe it's random then. Who knows? Anyway, so he's going to keep casting Numble, but as long as he doesn't physically attack us, we'll be fine. So, yeah. Anyway, okay, so, let's do Fire Pillar again. Let's see. Anyway, let's see, what's a good story I can talk about? I mean, I already talked about that, like, you know, what is it? I already talked about the, the TV thing. Yeah, I still don't get that. Why is it, you know, that, like, some things are socially acceptable, but some aren't? I don't know. Anyways, okay, yeah, also +4 does a lot of damage, too. Like, it ups the element, so that's why it did 58 rather than, like, 45 as before, or 2 as it was on the standard one. Anyway, like I said, this is a very tough battle, but, and even though this will take forever to do, it is probably the best way to do it. So 5 and 6 is probably the best thing that you can do. So, so yeah. So in terms of like what what happened, okay. So pretty much like Dario was possessed by Masamune, which was controlled by Garai apparently, or Garai's ghost, and he attacked Karsh. Karsh in self-defense killed him and knocked him, overboard. With the Masamune the Masamune stayed behind. So I guess maybe at another world they moved it to someplace special so that it wouldn't cause any more damage. And of course then Link showed up and told Karsh that to keep it a secret that demons killed Dario rather than Karsh. So there you go. There's the secret. That's what I was thinking would happen. I thought Dario was possessed, and then Karsh pretty much defended himself. But and of course, since I recorded this just after 72, I almost screwed this up for myself. Since I recorded this right after 72, obviously I don't know what any of your theories are, so and of course he's burned. Too bad burned doesn't do any additional damage like it does in Pokemon, because that'd be cool, like right now. So why is it that when Riddle does it, it does at its default level, with Fire Pillar, that it's fine, but when like Tenjin does it, it does like 2 damage. I don't get it. 4, 5. I'm sorry that this is gonna take for a while, but I guarantee that this will all be worth it in the long run. Oh, yes, Fire Pillar. Go! Fire Pillar is probably good. As I probably should have put Inferno somewhere in somebody's element slot, because that would have also worked. I didn't think about it, but yes. Anyway, so yeah, you can keep lowering my evade, but you're never going to attack, because all my characters will never run out of stamina. As soon as, wait, I think. Or, I don't know. I don't remember exactly how this works. I think if you do a certain amount of attack, or like the character you're attacking with runs out of stamina, then it's, then you end up, I don't know. Then you, then he'll end up attacking. I'm not entirely sure, but as long as you just keep using relevance, everything will be cool. So, Yes. Okay. So, man, this is turning out to be quite quite an interesting story, isn't it? Yeah. Let me know what you think of what just transpired with what just transpired, with the what is it? Oh yeah, with what happened with Dario and everything. Because it sounds pretty cool. In terms of shows, like, oh, okay, here's something. For a long time, I have, I've always thought like Disney, like the Disney movies, or just pretty much the Disney Channel for the most part, has sucked. Like aside from like Pixar, like the Disney movies just really weren't all that good. Aside from like Pirates of the Caribbean, the first one, that was pretty good. But most of the other movies, aside from what Pixar was doing, most of their movies sucked. But really, it's really the Disney Channel that sucked the most because of all just that teen drama, just crap that's on there, like, or preteen actually. It just well, again, it's not my cup of tea, obviously, but I mean, what they're doing is like, okay, most of them can't act, so that's one thing. It's just like you gotta listen to people who can't act. But the other thing is that oh, I'm out of all that, so I might as well just use a fireball. Why not? I'm probably willing to do that much damage. Considering it's a level 1 attack. Oh, it did. So why did it do 1 before? I don't know. It's weird. Random. Anyway, so, it's like, okay, so they can't act, but the other thing is they put so much drama in it. Now, I understand, like, high school and stuff, that's there can be drama. Ooh, I almost did it again. With the same character. Now, yeah, there can be drama with teens and everything, but I mean, it shouldn't be that big of a deal. Like, it shouldn't be played to the extent that it is in all those Disney shows, because in all honesty, the drama, it's not that big of a deal. Like, oh my gosh, Kevin is dating this person. Who cares? Okay, it doesn't matter in the long scheme of things. When you get to college, you're going to break up anyway. It's almost guaranteed it. So, it's those kind of things where that. Those shows that, like, I'm just like, how is this entertainment? It'd be one thing, like, I don't really have a, huge problem if you want to have a show that's about teen drama. Okay, that's cool. But do it right. Don't make it like it's the most important thing in the world, or, or over-dramatize it. Okay, make it realistic. Make it, make it realistic, and get good actors for it. Make the story interesting. That's fine. But but what really Disney does is just, and they put laugh tracks on it, and it's like, no, that wasn't funny. Like, I know you're saying that I should laugh at this, but I don't find that funny. It's just stupid. Like, that kind of thing, and yeah, so, like, it's that kind of stuff that I just really hated the Disney Channel for. But thankfully, there have been 2 cartoons, and of course, these well, one of them has been around for a while, but I only recently, well, not recently, I think maybe last month, or a few months ago, I got into one show, because of John. He put me onto this one show, called Phineas and Ferb. And of course, I know this is not news to anybody, or anyone who's watching this might, everyone who watches this video might know of Phineas and Ferb, but, or, have seen it. I really like it. I think it's a great cartoon. It's funny, and it's taking cartoons back to what they used to be. Cartoons didn't always have to have a narrative. There's 2 styles of animation. There's exaggeration animation and stuff like that. So, like the Looney Tunes, like, plots, there might have been a story here and there, but, a lot of the time it didn't have to have, like, some sort of logical flow to it. You were able to just get away by doing random things because it was animation, and that's the whole point. It was an imaginary world. You didn't have to keep, using you didn't have to have a logical plot. The physics didn't need to apply to any of it. And it yeah, so I mean, so that's why I like Phineas and Ferb, is because like some things just make no sense in that show. Like, you know, how the kids are able to build all this stuff. Like, that's funny. That's amazing. That's showing kids that they can still have an imagination. Okay, or how, you know, or how Doofenshmirtz, you know, is able to build a machine that's able to take all their equipment away, you know, in every episode. Like, that's funny. But so like that's something I really like, you know, about the show. I'm looking at one damage, like, I don't get it, but I really like the show for that reason. I find it very funny, entertaining. So I like watching it, and John is the one that put me onto it. Now, John also told me about another show that I actually did just get into, just a few weeks, I think maybe last week or maybe a couple weeks ago. And that would be Gravity Falls. Like, I saw, like, I think maybe an advertisement for Gravity Falls or something before. I wasn't too particularly interested, but John did see a few episodes and told me I should check it out. So I think, like, a couple weeks ago, I sat down to watch it. Or I was just flipping through channels, and I was like, oh, Gravity Falls is on. Okay, let's see what this is about. So I turned to it. Oh my goodness, it was hilarious. I couldn't stop laughing throughout the entire episode. Well, you know, one of them. And from that moment, I was like, okay, I think I'll watch one more. So later on, you know, maybe the next day or something, I watched another episode. And it was great. It was fantastic. You know, and I again laughed. And so so basically now on, I'm hooked on the show. Like, you know, I've set my DVR to record this series whenever a new episode comes on, because it is just so funny. And, you know, at first I was thinking, I mean, like, John thinks, you know, Phineas and Ferb is better, but, like, Gravity Falls is still a good show. And at first I might have agreed with him at first, but the more I watched the more I watched Gravity Falls, and actually here's the thing, just earlier this week, I did a marathon of it. Because I only watched like 2 episodes. I didn't see like all the episodes. So I just decided, you know what, I'm gonna watch all the episodes. So I did. I marathoned Gravity Falls, starting from their pilot episode and working my way forward to their most recent. And that's really how, you know, like, I was really hooked. And, like, the more I watched it, you know, through that marathon, the more that I started to like it more. I like it more than Phineas and Ferb because it's so funny. I relate so much to Dipper, and the other thing is that I like about the show is that I like how it's a mystery. Like, everything is there. Like, there's so many secrets about Gravity Falls, and, you know, about the town, and there's so many like clues that, you know, the writers put into each of those shots, you know, in each of the episodes. Even in the intro, you know, there's clues to help you kind of figure out the mystery behind Gravity Falls and like what Grunkle Stan, you know, is hiding and everything. And I really enjoy that a lot. You know, like, I like how there's just stuff there. It's from an aesthetic point of view. There's always something there, and if you have a keen eye, you can notice that. You can actually start piecing together the mystery of Gravity Falls by yourself. Or you know, you can start to, and several people have. Like, they've actually done analyses. Yeah, they've actually, you know, put together an analysis of the show, just of the episodes they put so far, just covering everything that they see in every shot and everything that kind of makes sense behind, you know, this thing. And so I really like that, because it's like, it's not just entertainment like Phineas and Ferb is. Like, Phineas and Ferb is great entertainment. It's funny, you know, it's great for kids and everything. With Gravity Falls, I feel like you're able to think more. Like, you're encouraged to think about the town, about the mystery, so you're kind of solving the mystery along with the kids. And I really enjoy that. Let's see. Okay. I really enjoy that because of because it causes you to think. It's not just like mindless kind of entertainment, but you're actually thinking and you're laughing and you're having a really good time. So that's one reason. The fact that you are encouraged to think about the show really, and kind of help solve the mystery, or you are kind of compelled in a way maybe, or you have the option to solve the mystery of the town while the show goes on. That's what I like. I like having that option of thinking while watching something. Rather than just sitting there, with a mindless popcorn flick. Like movies are just fun popcorn flicks, that kind of thing. Like I like movies where I can actually think about the mystery more than just sitting there and watching it being told or shown to me, like actually being in an active mind. So that's one reason I like it. The other reason, of course, like as I was saying with Gravity Falls, is like I really relate to Dipper, the yellow brother, like trying to solve the mysteries and everything. I really relate to that. That is something I could see myself, or the kind of person that I am, or like I would do what he did in those episodes as well, like solve it and. I'm just like I'm always curious about things, so like that's something I would do. Now, even though I relate more to him, I would have to say that Mabel, his sister, is probably my favorite character. Now, the reason she's my favorite character is just because she's so quirky, like in her nature. She's so odd. Like, okay, so there's like this one episode, like the first episode, where she shit. Okay, good. He's weakened. I hope I didn't just screw that up. And actually, come to think of it, that did more damage than doing... I want to see something. See, the dangerous thing about doing level 3 attacks is that sometimes when you encounter an enemy, if you do 2 level 3 attacks, then the enemy will attack you. So that's why I was just doing level 1 attacks, so that he would never attack me. But it seems to be working now, and it did 0 damage. What? Huh? That doesn't make any sense. How did it just do 0 damage? So, you know what? I'm going to actually go against what I just said, and I'm going to try this. Yes. Okay. I don't know necessarily how this works exactly, but I guess if you're fast enough, you can, I guess I'll just move Magburst. You can get to your elements, before he attacks. So, oh, that's kind of interesting. Anyway, then I was saying, like, okay, so, like, in the first episode, like, she wanted to practice kissing a guy, pretty much. Like, that was her goal. She never had her first kiss, so she wanted to kiss a guy, right, that she was going on a date with. So, she turns on this leaf blower, and she sets it to suck, so that she can, okay. That was dangerous, because it wouldn't let me, okay, see? Okay, so, something like that. Yeah. That's what I was talking about. If you do 2 level 3s, he's almost surely going to attack. So, I'm not going to do that anymore. And now Lynx is frozen, so it's going to be a bit of a problem. Okay, so clearly Magna Bomb is not doing anything now. And Lynx is frozen. Fantastic. Alright, so I'm going to go back to doing my thing. That was cool. I was able to actually get him into a good weakened condition. Okay, no, Magna Bomb does not work anymore. So, Fireball, I guess. Anyway, so, yeah, she turns on the leaf blower and she sets it to suck. And then she puts up a picture of the guy, and, you know, at the end of it. And, oh man, with Link still frozen, it's a bit of a pain. Because now I can't use him. Oh, sorry. Sorry, just repositioning myself, because this is, like, taking a while, like I said. Okay, this is what I was afraid of. This is gonna kill somebody. Yep. Oh, oh, it just barely made it. Okay, great. He'll all go. So anyway, like I was saying, so she holds up a picture, or she puts up a picture of him to 2, 3, 4, to the leaf blower, and goes to kiss it. Well, obviously, I mean that's stupid because then her lips end up getting sucked into the leaf blower. So there she is. So she has a leaf blower stuck to her face, pretty much, and so she's like yelling, getting it off as she like moves her head and starts banging the leaf blower like everywhere, like against the house, against the ground, the dirt and everything. Ooh, here's one more fire pellet. Awesome. And she keeps doing that, and it's like funny just watching her do that. Like that was hilarious. But then and of course she's telling this as a story to her brother, what happened. So it cuts back to their bedroom where she was telling him the story, and she's just like, that was fun. I was like, what the I mean, it caused me to actually laugh so hard. I had to, like, pause the video, because I was just laughing so hard. Like, that was fun. Like, you got your face sucked into a leaf blower, and you had trouble and you were like, and you couldn't get it off for a while. And then you're like, that was fun. See, that's why she's my favorite character. She's just so quirky. Like, nothing ever gets to her, pretty much. I mean, some things do bother her from time to time, in some episodes. But it's just like, most of the time, she's just so odd and, like, nothing bothers her. Like, she's just like, everything is fun to her. So, like, that's why she's my favorite character, because it's just so funny. But, yeah, so... And there was like this one time in the second episode where she was on a boat and they were trying to find this sea monster, pretty much, like, and so she's on a boat and there's a pelican on the boat. So like as they're traveling, she asks the pelican like how's it going, and then she just throws her voice. She's like, it's going awesome. Bow 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 bow. Like, okay, so literally when she did that, I literally laughed so hard that I actually was rolling on the floor, laughing. I kid you not. I laughed so hard, I got down on the floor and started rolling around while I was laughing. Because it was just so funny. Oh my. I have nothing left but Magna Bombs. Oops. Oh well. Yeah, I mean, it was that funny because she threw her voice so well that it totally did not fit the character at all, and that's why it was so funny. Because she sounded like a real, like, I mean, yeah. Anyway, it was just really funny. It was like a really deep kind of man's voice that she threw it towards, and I mean, it just sounded really, really hilarious. So, like I said, I got down on the floor. I started rolling around while I was laughing. So I literally waffled, pretty much. Hands down, my favorite moment by her. Oh, thank goodness the battle's finally over. Woo! Like, that was pretty boring. I don't know, this might be one episode. This might be, I don't know. I think this might have been an hour. Pretty much. Almost. I'm pretty sure this is like an hour-long episode right now. In any case, max heal. Good, everyone's fully healed. Awesome. Oh, Dreamer Scarf. Finally, I might give that to Lynx so that he can, or Surge, actually, so that he can, start off at level 1 as well. In any case, awesome, the battle's finally over. Whew. I didn't think I could talk through all that. It appears the Masamune found a new master. What? Lynx? Do not panic. Look around you. Birds. The birds that fled are coming back. Interesting. I no longer sense the slightest bit of malice from the Masamune. So pretty much the Masamune's evil is gone. Well, isn't that interesting? There is no more fear of scumming or to its enmity. Interesting. Moon. Whoa, you awake, Masse? Okay, so I think Moon is a boss from Chrono Trigger, quite possibly. I'll have to do some more research and get back to you on that. You awake? Oh yeah, Masse. I don't know who Masse is. Yeah, but looking back, I think we've done something terrible. Yeah, I say so. You killed 2 people. No one will know if we don't tell. Oh, if you hear some laughter, that's my parents in the background. They tend to laugh quite very loud. What? And who's Doreen? Okay, so if someone who's played Chrono Trigger knows who these people are, can you tell me, please, in a comment? Anyway, so hey, what were you 2 up to? Yikes! It's Doreen. Nothing. We don't remember a thing. Seriously, where are these people anyway? I don't get it. Where are they? Are they in the past? Are they somehow communicating through the Masamune? I don't get it. I see. Well, just to make sure you're not up to any mischief, I'm coming along. Alright. How many centuries has it been since the 3 of us together? Alright. How many centuries have it been since the 3 of us were together? Or got together. Okay, then let's go. Okay, so I guess people live inside the sword. Interesting. Link's Sea Swallow transformed into the Master Moon. Yes! That is Surge's ultimate weapon. Told you this would all tie together. Where am I? Riddle. Is that you, Riddle? What happened to me? Dario. Thank goodness. Your memory has returned. Memory? Oh, yes. I had taken a hold of the Masamune when... Forgive me, Karsh. For what have I put you through? Huh. Okay. Interesting. So, this is still the homeworld. Did somehow Dario from another world make it here, I suppose? I guess that kind of makes sense. In which case, maybe the Masamune can also travel the dimensions. But, I don't know. I would... Something... The game seems to not, this game seems to conflict with itself now, because it seems like this Dario is the Dario of the homeworld, since we're in the homeworld, and not the Dario of another world, because only Surge is allowed to cross through the dimensions. So if that's true, then how did he get here, and why is he asking Karsh for forgiveness for what happened between him and, and Karsh on the Isle of the Damned? Unless here in the homeworld, the events still... those events still happened. I don't know. But, yeah, because it doesn't seem like, so it seems like this is the homeworld version of Dario, but somehow the events between him and Karsh on the Isle of the Damned still happened. But it doesn't seem like it would, because it's an alternate world, so, I mean, it could have, but it seems like something else would have happened, because everyone else's lives is different. So, if you have a theory... Please leave it in a comment, because now this is confusing even me, and I know this plot. So, it seems like, they want to say that he's from another world, but it doesn't make sense since Surge is the only one, so it seems like he is from the homeworld, so, I don't know. That's basically what I'm saying. It's like, it seems like he's from another world, but he should be from the homeworld. So, yeah, if you have a theory about that, please leave it in a comment. Forgive me, Courage, for what I have put you through. Forget about it. Although your memory has returned, let us not forget the harsh reality which lies in wait. Come. So, will you be leaving? I have been prepared for this day. Farewell. I wish you all the best. Okay, thanks, random woman. Yeah, don't know who you are. Everyone is hurt and separated. Inexperienced and incomplete. However, by living as such, we may change for the better into something bigger. Something more gentle. Yeah, that makes sense. Good idea. Good idea, Riddle. My goodness, what has happened during my absence? Where have the General and the others gone? Riddle, you said that you all came from another world. Then where are Karsh, you, and the others in this? Oh, okay, yeah. So, I mean, that's why it was so confusing. Because when he asked Karsh for forgiveness, so unless maybe the events of what happened in another world between Dario and Karsh also on the Isle of the Damned also happened in this world, it seems like they were saying that he was from another world, which he isn't, because he's obviously from a home world. See, you know, this is kind of thing that's just kind of weird, but anyway, I guess you don't need to write that theory anymore, but if you'd like to, you know, feel free. Then where are Karsh, you, and the others in this world? Unfortunately, no one from Viper Manor who went to the Dead Sea ever will return. Yeah, pretty much, Dario, they all died. Why did the General and the others go to such a dangerous place? In search of the Frozen Flame. They were swallowed up by a terminated... yeah, so Radis... okay, maybe we told Radis at one point. Because he obviously didn't go with us into the Dead Sea, but maybe we told him at some point. Which we obviously didn't, because we've been playing this game I've been playing this game the whole time, and so, I don't know, whatever. Anyway, they were swallowed up by a terminated timeline, and have perished along with the Dead Sea. How ironic that it is I who have survived. Yeah, so, yeah, I guess it is irony. Because Dario died in another world, and everyone else survived, and now here in the home world, Dario lives, and the others died. So, but Dario, you still have me. Riddle. We may be from different worlds, but you are you. Oh, okay, I got it. But you are you, and I am I. Jeez. Yo, that's right. I am alive and kicking too. There ain't no one who can take my life. Zoa and Marcy are here too. We can also call the old dragon stable keeper. Thank you, everyone. Why was the dragon stable keeper really not important? I guess you are right. I am alive. And I will do whatever I must do. I do not know how many years it will take, but I will rebuild Viper Manor. It is my duty. My, perhaps it's about time I came out of retirement. I'm getting too old for this shit. If anyone gets that movie reference, I will also thank you again. Yeah, please leave in a comment if you get that reference. Time for one last hurrah. Okay, Santa. Oh yeah, bring it on. Even though we may be from different worlds, the four divas are back in business. Aside from Marcy and Zoa, but I guess you can also, you know, contact them, but yeah. But maybe -1. I don't think you're fit for battle yet. Forgive me, 4 years of isolation has taken their toll. Oh, I see, he collapsed, obviously, yeah. Are you alright? Riddle, I want you to take this. Receive Riddle's Snake Fangs. Oh, okay, that's her level 7 tech element. Awesome. Please rest up and just concentrate on rebuilding Viper Manor. Thank you. I shall do so. Of course, I will help you too. Plus, I have an idea. I wonder what idea she possibly has. Leave it in a comment. What do you think Riddle's idea is? I think I know what it is, but I'm curious to hear your theory. Okay. Wow, that took forever. Let's see what I'm up to. I just want to see. Oh my goodness, this is gonna. My time limit. Okay. Wow, I think I've managed to actually squeeze this in under an hour. Because I started around 10:23. It's 11:12 right now. So, yeah, it's been roughly, I would say, over 40 minutes. Thereabouts, or just about 40 minutes. So, cool! I managed to fit this in under an hour. So, okay, great. This can actually be one part. See, if it got to basically over an hour, I was thinking I might just split this in half and call this one episode 74. Or, you know, call this back half episode 74. But I managed to squeeze it in under an hour. So, sorry this is such a long part. I will keep trying not to make this longer than like 30 minutes. But, I mean, a 40-minute part is not bad. So, I mean, and I've made 40-minute parts before anyway. So, okay, we accomplished a lot. We managed to, I mean, we defeated the, what is it, well, we defeated Dario. I mean, Dario got his memory back. well, sort of. Well, I mean, he did afterwards. But anyway, the Masamune possessed him and was his the whole time. And so we had to fight him, of course, to, save ourselves from the Masamune. But at the end of the battle, the Masamune turned into the Master Moon. And it is now, basically, the Master Moon is a good weapon. It's a weapon used for good, for justice, not for evil anymore. Now, as to who was talking, whether they were inside the Masamune or not, I don't know. So, if anyone who's played Chrono Trigger wants to leave this in a comment, please tell me, because it's something that I'm not too knowledgeable about, since I never played Chrono Trigger. But in any case, so we got the Master Moon, and which I'm going to equip right now. As you can see, it upped our stats amazingly well. It is, as I said, it is Surge's ultimate weapon, the Master Moon. The second best weapon for Surge in this game would be the Spectra Swallow, and it is made with rainbow equipment, or with the rainbow shells. So, that's all great. And you know what? I'm going to put the Dream Skull on. I will forget me button on YouTube. Anyway, okay, so that's pretty much all I wanted to do in this part. So yes, like I said, we accomplished a lot. We defeated Dario. We defeated the evil inside the Masamune forever, and it is now Surge's ultimate weapon. And when I show it in battle, it's going to be awesome. So I hope you're excited to see it in battle. Let me know in a comment if you are. And yes, in the next episode, we are finally going to get started on the Dragon Quest to get the 6 Dragon Relics. And yeah, some more cool things are coming your way. I hope you're excited. Leave it in a comment if you are. And yes, so please follow me on Twitter. And in the last 7 seconds of this video, my channel icon will appear, and if you're a new viewer, you can click that. You'll be redirected to my channel, and you can see some more awesome videos. So, once again, thank you very much for watching. In the next episode, we are going to get started on the main quest of getting the 6 Dragon Relics. And yes, we're going to do some more cool things. So, awesome. I will see you guys then.